What's up, y'all? How's it going? This is episode 14 of the daily vlog. Um, I'm excited. There's so much good happening, and I just thank God for His favor. You know, um, I know what I know. I don't always deserve. You know, what I'm saying I don't, you know, deserve the good things that happen to me. But I'm super grateful and super thankful. You know, what I'm saying sometimes it's hard when you live in the future because or when you see the future because what's going on here and now kind of gets neglected, you know what I'm saying? But just continue to have vision for your life, continue to have that vision for your life. So today was dope. Got some good work done, rehashed some ideas, some business ideas. I got a meeting next week. I'm excited about to really solidify my business moves, which is dope. Like I said, I never saw this stuff happening, but it's happening, and it's crazy because like I didn't go to college. Like I actually dropped out of community college. You know what I'm saying? And so like, but God's given me a mind. God's given me, an intuitive mind, and He's given me wisdom, and He's given me a hell of a lot of EQ. I might not have all the IQ in the world, but I have a lot of EQ, and just emotional intelligence. But today I wanted to just kind of talk about help. And 5-10 years ago, I was somebody who just did not ask for help. It was an embarrassment to me. It was shameful, which is a lie, but right. But it was shameful. It was I felt it was burdensome, and it is. But I was really prideful and was afraid to ask for help. And thank God, fast forward to now, I'm not afraid to ask for help because I know that I'm working towards, and I know that I don't just sit on my behind. You know what I'm saying? And when I absolutely need help, I'm going to ask for help. But I'm also the kind of person that if I can do it myself and I can figure it out, I'm going to figure it out. So it's kind of a strength and weakness at the same time. But this weekend is going to be awesome. Got some great things planned. Shout out to my wife. She's graduating from medical school next week. Her graduation's next week, so that's really gonna be dope. I'm proud of her, excited about that. And it's just cool to be able to be around people, whether it be your wife, friend, brother, whatever, that are making moves. And the thing about it is that I don't have to be jealous of nobody, because I'm running my own race. I'm running my own, you know, my own journey and my own destination, so like I don't have to be jealous of your journey. Like I said, if I see you winning, I'm glad because that means that I can win. That's a fact. So like, even with being the past of like asking for help and seeking out help and seeking out people to help me, it had been disappointing because like, man, you don't see where I'm coming from. But I realized that I don't have to worry about that. The right people are going to come along, and maybe I'm just rambling right now, but the right people are going to come along to help and come alongside you at the right point in time. But you gotta grind, you gotta move with speed. And that's what I'm learning, is moving with speed and patience. That's what Gary Vaynerchuk says, but like speed and patience all day. And that's really revolutionized my life. And it's just simple stuff. Interesting fact, interesting story. I saw that the article that Tesla put out that a man was driving a Tesla model. I think it was a Model S, and he drove off a cliff because a deer came off a cliff. He's right on the mountainside, and long story short, he survived. He and his passenger survived the crash, and he was praising, the Tesla. And I have never been inside of one before, but I've heard great things about them. But being, also, just being in that industry, but the Tesla, the only thing that was jacked up was the rear of the car and the front of the car, but the cabin was straight from the pictures that I saw, and it was interesting. And I had a thought, and it was like, man, and the guy was, rightfully so, was like, man, Tesla saved my life. But the cool thing about it is that God was with him. God, the Lord saved his life, and and he was inside of a Tesla. You know what I'm saying? So that's really cool. But like, it's also made me think on the practical and business side of the things. It's like, make I gotta make products. I gotta make things. I gotta make things that people trust, and that people can, you know, that can save people's life. I don't necessarily want to make a business that if people jump off the cliff, they're gonna be okay. That's not my motto. But like, I'm thinking about how can I make a product, or how can I make something that people will say, man, this saved my life. Hearing this saved my life. Seeing this saved my life. Being a part of this saved my life. So that's kind of my thought process. I think about that kind of all the time. Man, I'm not perfect. I'm not sitting here and act like I'm perfect. I got tons of flaws. You know, and plenty of people around me can tell you my flaws, and that's okay, whatever. But that just made me think of that. So like, I would encourage us, people watch this too, make something that people will say saved my life. Like, you know, and you might not think about that setting out. It might not be your goal, but understand, if you put your heart behind what you're doing. And I'm learning this. If I continue to put my heart around what I'm doing, and I'm passionate about the people that are going to be using it, experiencing it, being a part of that, it's going to change somebody's life. And that's what it's about for me. I'm just learning about legacy. So, and then I also saw a quote today from Eric Thomas, and I can't remember what it says, but no, right? But basically, what it said was, it said, it was on Twitter. It said, from here on out, I'm making legacy moves. And I saw that. I think I might pull it up here on my phone, but basically said, I'm making legacy moves. What does that mean? And it got me thinking. From here on out, I'm gonna make legacy moves. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I should have had it prepared, but I know I was gonna talk about this, so kind of just going as I'm learning as I go. And if I can't find it in like a couple seconds, I'm just gonna stop. Well, here's that Tesla. Here's that Tesla thing. There you go. It says, I don't know if you see it, but it says Tesla driver walks away unscathed right there on Twitter. Anyway, but the quote said basically, oh, here it goes. I found it. Hey, gotcha. Eric Thomas, and it's not charging because my Wi-Fi is jacking up. Anyway, it says only. I don't know if you guys can read it or not, but right there basically says only making legacy moves from now on. Okay. So I want to hear your thoughts on this. Comment below, whatever else. What does a legacy move mean to you? What are some things that are legacy moves that will live on after you've gone, after I've gone? What are some moves and some things that you can do to make a legacy move? So let me know. Appreciate y'all. This has already been too long. Sorry about that. I was ranting on, but just kind of give you an insight of my thought process. And once again, I appreciate you guys watching. Hey, listen, if you have not seen Classic People Episode 5 featuring Jerome Veerling, you need to go see it right now. Jerome's an awesome man, an awesome friend, an awesome guy, awesome father. You know what I'm saying? So overall, good dude. So you need to go see that. It's on YouTube. Search Classic Group. That's group with an E, old English style, GROUPE, Classic Group, Episode 5. You'll see Jerome on there. Go see that. And also visit the Instagram page, instagram.com Instagram.com and at Classic Group on Instagram as well. So yeah, go check that out and share it, like it. I appreciate that so much. And shout out to all of you guys who are grinding. Have a good night. Let me know if you need anything. Appreciate y'all.